Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer Almasri. I just wanted to do this video today. I wanted to talk about intuition and what's happening since more and more people are starting to wake up and their intuition is coming into their realm at this point in time, and they're starting to, I guess, more things are happening. So I figured I'd make this video so more people can understand it and connect and hopefully help you on tips and tools to help you with your intuition, maybe strengthen it, open it a little bit more and access it. So the one thing is that I want everybody to know is your intuition is never wrong. It's always right. It's always inside you. It's always that little notion that is telling you that you forgot something. For me, all of a sudden I'm driving away. I left my car at the dealership to have my brakes done. And then it's like, oh, well, you left your purse there. Where's your purse? And I'm like, oh no, I just left it at the dealership. So it's that little voice in your head, okay, that comes in and says, hey, you forgot something. That's your intuition. And how I access mine is I like to actually, in the beginning, I started to become quiet with myself. I started to sit there and say to myself, I'm a good receiver. I am a good receiver. I'm a good receiver. I would say that to myself every morning. And I would sit there and I would take out time to sit in quiet, whether it was meditation or whether it was just being by myself and let the downloads come through. And that's how it started. So it takes practice. It takes time. It takes time of learning to quiet your mind. And just know that for everyone, it's different. Okay. Your experience may be different than mine. It might be different than your friend. Everybody's is different. It is different how everybody accesses information. Everything is different. So don't sit there and read books or sit there and compare your experience to somebody else's, because it's always going to be different. You want to use a book as a reference. I always tell my people I'm having sessions with to understand that, please use a book as a reference, because not everybody's experience, like I said, is the same. So just remember, we all have a veil, okay? And it will be lifted at its exact time. You cannot lift it yourself. You can try, but it will be lifted when it's ready, when the soul feels like you're ready. And why is that? Because the soul knows you better than you know yourself. Your soul wants to give you what you can handle. It doesn't want to sit there and give you more than you cannot handle. It doesn't want to sit there and give you things that are going to scare you or make you feel uncomfortable. It really knows at that point in time what we can access and what we cannot. So in the beginning, for me, when I started having downloads, they would come in as cartoon downloads. And then sooner or later, they started to evolve into different types of downloads where it was more talking, less pictures. Sometimes I get pictures, but it's more talking. It's more of a word that comes in. And in the beginning, I used to say it came in through my head and through the top. And now it's different, because now I bring my consciousness down into the heart center. And that's a little exercise that I'll teach you at the end of this video. But it's important to be in the heart center, because that's where it all is. So once you're in the heart center, that's where everything is. That's where our universe is. That's where the higher self is. That's where our angels and guides are. Everything in our universe is inside our heart center. So it's important to always be there. So when I have messages coming through, I have to check, am I in the heart center? So I like to pull my consciousness down. And like I said, the way you can do that is just by closing your eyes and letting your heart center drop down, and you'll actually feel it. Once it's there, you actually feel like this little sensation that it's there, and you can kind of just play with it, be playful with it, ask yourself like little questions. Like I like to do, do I have brown eyes? And then like you feel, the yes will pull towards you. Do I have blue eyes? The no will pull away from you. So you can do little exercises like that when it comes to, like, let's say just things that are in your realm that are truth and are not. You can do little exercises like that. Another little thing is sometimes on your head. I know just exercising, pulling, okay, where the third eye is, just doing little exercises, pulling and stretching where the third eye is. See, as I'm doing this, okay, my third eye is actually looking back at me. I can actually feel it, okay, looking back at me, okay, and I have a brown eye right now looking back at me as I'm doing that. So that's what you can do also. Take a few minutes out to just pull and stretch, pull and stretch. Another thing I like to do to help me strengthen my intuition is just lie down in bed. I like to close my eyes and I like to feel my body. I like to feel it expand, my energy expand, okay? And I let my energy, and even if you don't feel it, you can just imagine this. Just close your eyes and imagine your energy field just expanding throughout your house, throughout your state, okay, wherever you are, through the whole United States, okay, or whatever country you're in, throughout the whole universe, throughout the earth, into the cosmos, into the ethers, into the Godhead, out, 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 out. You just imagine, and you can start to feel your energy field start to go out and just blow through everything, okay? That's another thing we can do, okay? It's another exercise that I like to do. Another exercise that I like to do is crystals. If you have crystals, a good thing to do is to go to the metaphysical store. Buy yourself some crystals, because crystals are an activation. Everything that we do is an activation. So my suggestion is with crystals, what I did, I don't use them anymore, but when I used to buy them, I would actually place my hand over the crystals in the metaphysical store, because if you've ever been in there, they have tons and tons of crystals out, right? And I would just put my hand over them and feel which one pulled me in and which one pushed me out. And then I would know at that point in time, okay, maybe I need this. Maybe this is what I need to activate, some an activation in my field. So maybe I should purchase this. Another thing I would do is, I would look at them and I would find which one attracted to me, which crystal resonated with me. That's another thing I like to do. Okay. Because once you're holding these crystals and you're meditating with them and you're having fun with them, this is an activation. Even tarot cards, okay? Tarot cards are an activation, okay? So just having them, is an activation. So whatever you are drawn to, whether it be tarot cards, oracle cards, singing bowls, crystals, sage, whatever it is, this is all an activation to get you where you need to be. So use all these tools, use all these tools that they have in order to help you to raise your vibration and also activate your intuition and your third eye. Okay. So let me see, they're coming through with something. I'm sorry, just give me a minute so I can just take the download. Okay, so right now they're telling me that the energies are very high right now. So there are a lot of activations happening. A lot of people are becoming awake at this point in time. And they want you to know that they don't want you to see yourself as, I guess, like feeling, am I nuts? Am I crazy? You're not. You are going through this just like we all are. And it's okay to go through it and just be playful in the moment, because when you're in resistance, okay, of what's happening, you're going to miss what's happening. You're going to miss the download. You're going to miss what they're trying to tell you, because all your spirits and guides are telling me is what they want to do is they want to help you. They want to help you through this process. They want to make it easier for you. So when you start to have more downloads, you're going to understand them a little better and you're not going to be afraid of what's happening. The other thing they're telling me, get plenty of rest, drink lots of water, and also watch the food intake, that in the sense where, take healthier choices is what they're telling me. It's better to choose healthier choices, like instead of like sitting there doing carbohydrates, maybe make a healthier choice like fruit, nuts, they're showing me any, meat, of course, and they're saying anything that is, like I say, is not produced man-made in some senses, like stay away from that. So go for the fruits and vegetables and the meat of the land. That's a better choice at this point in time. So I'm sorry, I'm just having lots of downloads as we're doing this. Okay, so it's just telling me also to tell you to just be conscious of your thoughts. Conscious of your thoughts and what you're putting out into the universe, because the energies are moving so fast that things are changing, and you are actually bringing into the universe whatever you have in your mind at this point in time. So if you have a negative thought, you're going to bring it in. Okay, so they're saying as you're going through this intuition process, and you might feel overwhelmed and you might feel scared, it's okay. Just go with the flow and just let it be, because if you just let it be, you're making the right choice. You're in the right place. You're making the right decision. They're also telling me that, you know what, you don't have to rush through this process. We're all going to sit here and take it step by step and day by day. And, just because you see somebody else that may be progressing a little faster than you are, it's okay, because you're in your journey, you're doing what you have to do at this point in time, and you're where you need to be. So now they're also bringing up, let's see, what else is coming through? Okay, so they're showing me one crystal that is very important that everybody should have on them is selenite. They're saying, if you're starting out, selenite is very important because it actually works to help clear the other crystals and like have a neutrality for you. So they're saying that everybody should have, starting out, selenite, amethyst is a good crystal to get. And they're letting me know that everybody should, carry them with them, keep them close and so forth. And this will help the activation as well. So with all these tips I've just given you, there are more out there, and you have to do what works for you. For me, at the time when I was doing this, I know I always meditated with my crystals. I dabbled in a little bit of everything. I tried the tarot cards, I tried the oracle cards. You really have to do what works for you. And like I said, you can always visit your metaphysical store, take some classes, whatever resonates with you. And, there's so many platforms today and ways to learn how to, to just do this work. So thank you for watching my video, and have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and we will talk soon. Bye.